okay, look, man, look. He's like, you're not the good guy. I'm not the good guy. You're not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. Okay, we got it working. It's working now. And then he goes, when was I supposed to come here to fix it? And I said, Wednesday. And I came on Monday. We all win. And I go, yeah, you came earlier. You get to not do anything on Wednesday. You win too.
May God bless the Unqualified Gurus podcast. I am Oscar and this is Danny.
Ahsoka does not let me wrong. Like, I don't miss.
Oh, come on. The Unqualified Gurus podcast is back.
Hey, Danny, I know we said you were a little bit under the weather, but...
My ears grew a little bit. But other than that, I feel normal.
I mean, you're the same height. I'm just kidding.
I'm missing my 2 arms.
Yeah. Well, you're clearly Stitch. All right, look, you guys. Danny is gone. He's not dead. Stitch just wanted to take a spot.
Yeah, he took my spot.
And look, he's even got like a funky hat like Danny. So
it's not funky, bro. I look good with it. If you look good with it, leave that in the comments. Stitch with a flat cap.
Yeah. Well, Danny, just get back over here. Come on.
No. Snap me in. Like Thanos.
Hey.
Hey.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. And he came with gifts.
We're back, and we bring October with us. Oktoberfest. Here you go, cousin.
Thank you. Thank you. It was my favorite season.
Then you can use that because we left the thing somewhere else. It's like we're starting over. Okay, we don't know how to do this. We made a bunch of mistakes already. And then I'm supposed to open this thing with this.
Don't cut yourself.
And sometimes I can do it really good.
I think, yeah. I'm not sure if it's a twist cap or not.
Is it? No, I don't think it is. Anyway, so now I'm going to get cut in camera.
Don't say that. You're going to jinx yourself. You just survived.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so Danny was out for a while. It feels like we haven't been here in a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling Danny, I'm
his
like
dad
really
was
nervous.
about to like shoot me. He's like, "Who's that?" I was like, "Oh, it's me, tío. So yo, don't shoot." How is it?
That's good.
I told you. I said at least I'm gonna bring a surprise for a drink. So we got St. Arnold's Oktoberfest to celebrate a new beginning of health.
Yeah. It's like day one without an incident.
Oh yeah, that kind of thing at the
Yeah,
office. That
yeah.
makes a lot of sense.
Damn, Danny, how long has it been since I've seen you like this?
Well, like
3 weeks,
bro.
3 weeks. Yeah, it feels like forever in podcast world. You know,
It is. I mean, we did that one episode virtually, the EE episode, and it's okay.
Yeah,
In a way, it was good because I think if we had that episode in person, we would have done a Montgomery brawl here in person here at the studio. So
I love that video. It sucks that we can't show stuff like that because it was really funny.
yeah.
Yeah, but oh well, it happens.
It
But
happens.
anyways, other than that, how have you been? Were you locked up?
I was in my room the whole time, really, for the most part.
And then the AC went out.
So we had AC, and we've been having AC issues for the last, I don't know, maybe like 2 years, but it only really shows itself in the summer because that AC is kind of old, so it can't keep up with the heat.
Yeah.
So this year,
And it's like world record breaking heat.
yeah.
And
so
your
this
AC
year, my dad was like, let's change it, and so we put a different one. We put a new one, and that whole week, it was like 85 degrees in the house during the day. You know, I'm just working from home. I'm all sweaty.
Sounds gross.
I don't know. You kind of get used to it. But then, and then the day that they changed the AC, they kind of pissed us off a little bit because they were goofing off too long. The house got to like 92 degrees, and we were like that the whole day. And so, yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Yeah, no, that sounds awful. The AC busts like every freaking summer. Like you can always count on it going wrong. Yeah. Luckily, we have a family friend who shows up like right. Last time he showed up at like 10.
I called him.
Oh, you really?
Because yeah, like you said, every summer the AC of the other house, the new house, it messed up.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Well,
there's actually a story because I ended up calling because the house came with a 1-year warranty that the seller paid, so I just called them and they dealt with it. I don't know if I should say here what happened. I'll tell you, and then if you say yes, we'll share it on the second part. But I had a little bit of a verbal brawl with the guy that came.
Oh really?
A little bit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Nothing like serious. Like it wasn't like swearing or anything.
Like Montgomery brawl.
It was about to turn out to be. It was gonna be South Side.
They gotta find out that Danny's a brown belt.
I think I did pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I beat him up. Beverly.
Yeah. Okay.
And again, no swearing. It's just pure argument.
Oh, shit. I want to hear about this. I'm pretty sure everybody now that you mentioned it, go tell us the story.
Subscribe. You know.
That's the way the real people.
I
like that. I like that.
We'll see. But other than that, yeah. I mean, I stayed at home the whole time. Honestly, bro, it's kind of funny. I think I had a very, very productive 2 weeks.
Oh wow. Okay, so we are the ones ruining your life. I see.
No, I'm just saying, like, you have more time to work.
Yeah.
So it's been two busy weeks at work that I think that if I hadn't gotten what I got, it would have been more difficult to keep up with it. Because there was some days that I was working like at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I had to finish some stuff, and so it's weird because you would think that you got that thing, you would be more tired. At least I was the first 2-3 days, but then after that, dude, I don't know. I was waking up earlier than I normally do, and I was fully awake. Felt like a reset.
To be fair, you're also like in the heat. I think it's really hard to fall asleep when it's hot.
Fair point.
So
that's a fair point, but it's just interesting that I feel like it was like I guess it's kind of a reset when you get sick, because you get sick that day, you sleep a lot.
Yeah.
When you come out of it, you're fully rested. So
I guess it makes sense. It's like like you're over the pain and everything.
So you felt good. I felt good.
I get that, but we played a lot of video games. Just saying, like the
Fortnite.
we've been at it a lot.
Yeah, we did, and some wins too here and there. When I don't mess up.
Jesus Christ, I feel like we this thing. I feel off. I feel really really weird.
You are kind of weird.
Thank you.
So it's okay. I think they are used to it.
Yeah.
But what have you been to? I know you've been taking a lot of photos.
Yeah. I went to a lot of car shows. There's been like 4 since we were off.
I remember like on a Sunday, not this Sunday. There was a Sunday when you were like, dude, I went to 3 car shows this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
Yeah. They have a photography competition going on right now. Then I just emailed some pictures to them.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like, that'll be really, really cool. And I took this.
Is this online? Like, can people go look at the...
No. This is judged by like a real photographer. So I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool for you, not for me, because I want to see the.
But I brought you a couple that I took over the weekend, and there was one that you really liked. So you're like, make it the size of a background. So I went ahead and did that for you. Yeah.
Thank you. It's because I have a widescreen that I use for work, so I was like, making some photos.
I brought this picture so I can come and talk to you about this. I feel like I probably won't get my recognition as a car photographer ever.
Why do you say that?
Because I focus on people too much. Like I care more about like people admiring cars, people getting in my shots. I care more of framing the picture in a way where the people are accenting the cars,
So you think your photos are, your target audience are actually cars who likes to see people?
Maybe. Maybe. But look like this one right here. I love this shot. I got really lucky. I'm right here just taking the picture of the cars backing in. I showed up really early because there's hardly anybody there at the whenever you get there first.
Right. This
was in the Woodlands. It's called the Market Square. It was a really, really nice place. You're surrounded by buildings. It's like literally like a big rectangle, and people just park their cars around it. It's awesome. And this picture is like one of the main ones that made me realize that it's just like because like I'm telling you, people go out, everybody takes the exact same picture of the cars, and then at the end of the day they just post them,
right.
And I'm over here taking pictures of people.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a flavor for this too, right?
Because it for the most part it's street photography, but the
environment itself does put itself in a car related. Like, you're not gonna get this nice cars and this variety of colors in the same place right behind your subject.
I get that, but imagine you own like that yellow Porsche. Okay?
Yeah, you don't want that photo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on the side.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, you're not gonna be like, oh, I want this guy to take pictures of my cars.
But if you're someone that enjoys the show, you might like this photo, because you're there to see a variety of cars. So like for me, obviously, none of those 4 owners. They might, if the photo, if it shoots up and like your photo is like top. Then they might say, "Oh, my car is on that photo," right? But I'm saying like maybe a lot of the people that go to appreciate the cars,
Yeah.
they would appreciate the photo.
I get that, but I'm talking about like in the market where we're at, like, you know, the people who are gonna hire me would be more for the car, you know.
Perhaps
like,
unless they want to be part of the shot too.
I don't. You can't.
Yeah,
You can't fake this. This is all candid stuff. You know. That's why I'm saying I'm on like as far as like car photography goes.
Give him some props in the comments.
No,
So
it's. I'm not here begging for compliments. I'm being like it's just like I started with street photography. You know, I always like taking pictures of people. You know, in like the real life. You know,
Right.
Like she doesn't even know this picture exists, and I fucking love this picture.
Right.
You know, and yeah. So
I still think you should have approached and say, "Look, I took this nice photo."
That's weird.
It's not weird because they're in a public place.
But we don't know the end result until I'm done editing. And everything.
This is true. I get that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, and then
I'm sure she would love this photo.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I mean, I hope she would.
I know. I'm pretty sure she would love that photo.
Yeah. Let's see. Look, the next one, Danny. This is the one that you liked. All right.
Yeah.
I love the way I look. Once again, it's framed with the flowers. I like the dude on his phone was perfectly in between.
Was that the
two
owner?
cars.
Because he's matching.
No, I don't think so. I
He's
think
matching white and black.
Yeah. Well, I think the owner's in the car. Yeah,
Oh.
they were all like in line, and
Okay,
I saw that, and I was like, I'm gonna frame it with the flowers, and I think it came out really good.
Right. I like that.
Yeah,
one.
and then these are from this weekend. Right, that looks like a freaking loading screen from a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was so freaking cool. Look at the walkways in between the apartments. That was in River Oaks. It's freaking awesome. I loved it. That's probably like the best place I've shot before. And then you can go upstairs, and then you can take pictures from up looking down.
Yeah, bub.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the la colita, the tail.
Yeah, and then last but not least,
I like that one.
Oof,
That
dude,
was
this
cool.
one's freaking beautiful.
The red stands out so cool.
Yeah, I made sure that popped, and I don't know if those are real license plates, so I blurred out the first two words.
Okay.
I mean letters, and then it's a McLaren Senna, so I just left Senna on it.
Okay.
I was like, that makes sense to me, you know. And I want to blow this one up. I think this one will look great, like really
Right.
big.
I'm sure the owner would like this one.
Yeah. Well,
No
I
people.
tagged him and he liked it. Well, this one I removed the Instagram tags on the one I posted online.
Okay.
It had the tags, so I actually tagged them.
Got you.
Yeah, the owner did like it.
Sounds good.
But yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty much. Yeah.
There was another one I liked too. The one with the shit. I don't even remember the car.
The Miata, the yellow.
No,
one?
it was not a Miata. It was a different car. I think it was also a white car, and it was next to. It looked like a bar, and there was a kid. The one that had Luffy.
Oh, Luffy.
Luffy.
Yes.
That one also. I don't know why. I thought the contrast with the car and the stuff next to it was cool.
That's my dream car. Today
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one.
Today
Yeah.
the actual owner found me. And he started sharing all my posts because I messaged him. I was like, dude, I'm like, thank you for reposting my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I absolutely love your car.
Yeah.
So I'm like, every time that I see it, I'm gonna post it.
I'm gonna post it. Like, so if you want to let me drive it one day,
Yeah,
just
for
saying,
real.
bro. I don't have to drive it. I'll be passenger. I'll be the princess passenger.
I took a funny picture with me holding my camera because I usually just throw it on there. And I haven't posted it yet because I needed to vacuum my car.
Okay.
But it was like whenever you like one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the thigh.
Oh.
And it's me just holding onto the barrel of the camera. Yeah, so
That's really.
I
cool.
love these shots. But yeah, but look, now you have the Mustang picture you wanted.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm gonna put that in my background.
Oh, this
And
one?
then, I can. You can have more than one rotating.
Oh,
So I'll probably
that makes
put a
sense.
few, and then whenever if at some point they're gonna be like if I'm in a meeting and they see my background, be like, hey, where'd that
Like,
background is?
damn, who's that guy?
And I'll be like, oh, I took that photo.
Like you know that camera.
I'll be
I
like,
use
oh,
for my
this is
podcast?
AI generated.
Boo.
Nah, I'm gonna say my cousin did it.
Oh.
He took that photo. I'll say he took it. So
Yeah,
maybe
well,
they like it and they're like, tell them we want photos of my car.
yeah. So it's been a lot of car shows. I went to a concert the other night. I went to go see Bless the Fall, and that's my favorite band. It's been like they were on hiatus for like 3 years. They came back because they were doing a 10-year anniversary tour
Gotcha.
for one of their albums called Hollow Bodies, and it makes me feel old because now these albums are starting to date like us. Because I remember when that album came out, so I can like remember where I was at.
What do you mean? Like the album is starting to show like its date? Like what do you mean?
No,
by
it
that?
it dates us. Like
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like
Got
let's
you.
say like you remember floppy disks.
Right.
You know, like
Sure.
you know floppy disk, all right?
See.
Do you think the generation right now knows what floppy disks
They
are?
do not.
Exactly.
They do not.
So that dates you. That you know.
Gotcha.
Like,
I thought you meant like this. The songs felt old.
Oh no,
That's
I
why- that's
freaking
why
love
I-
them. They're amazing. I love all that. They play the album cover to cover. Yeah, so it was really really great. My friend Dulce went along with me, and she doesn't know them, so it was really funny.
Did she like them?
She knows I think she knew one song and they didn't play that one. But I think she says she enjoyed it. I was like I'm sorry, but I'll go if you ever need anybody to go with you anywhere. I'll go with you.
Yeah, I only knew one song that I could remember from Benjamin. What's it called?
God damn it, Breaking Benjamin.
I enjoyed it.
You were gonna give Benjamin the last name, Franklin.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it too.
Oh yeah, so do you want to go see Disturbed?
Right. The problem is you can't sing along. That's the sad. But when you can sing along, it's just
and Breaking Benjamin has so many bangers.
Yeah, they do. It's good. Even the other Ginger, I think they play pretty good.
I don't think I know those other bands.
I didn't know them at all, but
yeah.
They
Well,
sounded cool.
Danny, are you gonna tell us the story about how you got in the fight with the pool guy?
not the pool guy, the AC guy.
Oh yeah.
That's a different one.
Yeah, because it's always one thing or another. Unfortunately, pinche suerte.
Yeah. You're like, so?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
No, it's because look. Obviously, you know, I made a claim. I submitted a claim.
Yeah.
Warranty claim, right? Because the AC stopped working, and the AC started like it would turn on. At first, I thought it doesn't turn on, but then I noticed that it made like a little ticking sound when it tried to come on. And I said, okay, it could still be electrical, but it is coming on somehow. But it wouldn't spin the fan, the outside fan. So I submitted a claim. I'm like, they pay for it, whatever. So then this guy comes, and it was something simple. We had looked it up, and we're like, okay, it's probably the capacitor. That's what everyone online says. Like, it's the capacitor.
Flux capacitor.
También ese, I guess. And then
that's the Back to the Future thing.
Oh, that's what flux.
Yeah.
Anyways, so no, go, but yeah, and then so this guy shows up, and right away he's like, look, it's a capacitor, and he was cool about it. Like at first we were just like he was even like showing me like, look, I'm gonna show you why this capacitor thing is it's not working. And he pulls out his multimeter and he's like, look, he showed me this. I'm like, yeah, I trust you, whatever, dude. And so he gets it and he puts the new one, and then he turns on the fan, and the fan turns on. I was like, okay, great. But he started to make a loud noise. And so, I'm just standing there like, I don't know anything about ACs, right? And I'm not even trying to pretend like I do. I'm just there. And then immediately the guy looks at me, he goes, damn, the motor is broken. And I go, that sucks. Because I'm like, it's warranty. I don't care, The warranty will pay. If it was broken, the warranty will pay. But he looked like kind of like bothered by that. Like when he said the motor's broken, he kind of went like, and I'm just like, I don't care. The warranty will cover it. Right? That's what that's for.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's paying for it. The warranty hires him.
Did he think that maybe he felt like you were saying that he broke it?
Oh no, he didn't. Because the rest of the story explains itself.
Okay, go
ahead. No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that. So he turns it off. He turns it back on, and he starts making that noise again. And he looks at me. He goes, "Yeah, the motor is broken." And I go, "Oh, well." And so I can sense there is something about him that he did not like the fact that it was broken.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then I asked him. I said, well, I mean, that would be covered by the warranty, right? Because that's what the warranty is for. He's like, well, we'll see right now. Hold on, not yet. He's like, but he said something. I'm trying to remember everything he said, but he said something like, look, it's simple to just change the capacitor. I can do that. It's not a problem. But changing the motor, that takes more stuff. That takes more steps, and with the warranty and this and that. And I was like, oh, I bet. I'm sure they want proof, but if it's not working, there's proof, right? I don't care. And then after a little bit, he turns it on again, and he stops making the sound. So then, whenever he stops making the sound, he's just saying, "Oh, okay, well, it's not making the sound anymore." And he started looking around, and he started pointing like other things that were like flaws, like, "Oh, you see that thing with it? That's not good." And this and that, that's not good. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Then what am I going to do? And he knew, like, I'm like, this is how I bought the house. This is how it comes with, like, whatever. And so then at some point, he tells me, he's like, he's not making that noise anymore. He's like, I can't tell them that it's broken. Like, you can't, like, and he flipped it. He tried to make it look like I was telling him, hey, can you tell the warranty that's broken? That way we can change it. And he's like, I cannot lie to the warranty. And, those things, I don't like doing that kind of stuff. I don't do that stuff. And so I kind of just looked at him like, okay. Then, like, I didn't say anything, right? So I'm like, maybe he misunderstood something. I don't know. He talks a lot. I have no idea. I was like, whatever. So I'm just standing there, and he turns it off again. And then he's just there like, yeah, I mean, like, I cannot do anything about that. Like, I can't tell them that it's broken if it's not working. And I go, okay. Again, I don't know what he's talking about. The first 2 times he said it, I'm just saying, like, I don't know what he's talking about. Then he brought it up a third time because he turned it back on, and it turned back on, no noise. And then he tells me, he's like, see, it's working. I can't tell them that it's broken. And and that's when I got bothered. And I said, why do you keep telling me that you can't tell them that it's broken? I'm like, I never told you to tell him that it's broken. You said that it's broken. And then the guy he's like, look, I didn't say, like, look, obviously it's not broken, right? It's not making the noise. I'm like, yeah, it's not making the noise now, but it was making the noise earlier. He's like, yeah, but it's not making it now. And I go, yeah, but you're the one who said it's broken. I never said it was broken. So if you tell me that it's broken, why are you telling me that I told you that it's broken?
Yeah.
And then he started going like, he started telling the other guy, he's like, oh, I get all these people all the time telling me, hey, can you lie so they can change this, so they can change that? The other day, this old lady, she was trying to give us $20, and she was trying to give us. Now that I said that, I'm like, was he trying to ask me for $20? But he was.
Maybe the problem was that you weren't trying to bribe him. He's like, this dumbass doesn't get the hint. Yeah. He's like, bro. He's like, I will not lie for you.
I'm right here now, like, oh, that's what maybe, I don't know, but I don't think that's what it was. But anyway, so I'll tell you what happened. So he keeps saying me, and I said, look, man, I don't know what you're trying to say. I said, I never told you to say anything that's not true. I just repeated what you said. You said it was broken. I just asked you if it's broken, then does the warranty cover it? Don't tell me that I told you anything. I said, I don't know anything about ACs. I have absolutely nothing. You're the expert. That's why I'm paying you to fix it. And that's why the warranty pays you. And then he goes, okay, let me give you a scenario then. He's like, if you didn't have warranty and I told you, well, yeah, it made a noise, but right now it seems to be working, would you change it? And then I tell him, if you told me, change it, I change it. If you tell me, don't change it, it still works, I won't change it. Because you're the expert and you're the one that knows. So I'm paying you to tell me what to do. If you tell me to change it, I will. If you tell me not to change it, then I won't. And he's like, well, I would say don't change it then. I said, well, don't change it. Leave it like that. Why are you telling me that I'm telling you to lie? Yeah. I said, I never said anything.
Dude, you should leave a bad report on that, dude, because what the fuck?
I think I know what happened. No, I think what happened was he ¿cómo se dice? Era bocón. Like, he liked to talk a lot. So I think what happened was this dude, he saw the noise, and he just blurbed, oh, it's broken. And then eventually it worked. And now he knows, now he said that. So now I'm guessing he's afraid that I'm going to call the warranty and say, hey, the motor doesn't work. And the AC guy told me that it doesn't work. Right? And so I guess he was trying to cover himself by just flipping the thing and say, no, it was him who did that.
But what I don't get is, like, he's not the fucking warranty. Like,
I don't know that either.
So what the fuck is the problem?
He said one more thing. He said, I cannot say that it's broken because what if tomorrow they send an agent to check it, like someone who could check it, and they see that it's working, then I get in trouble. And I go, well, then don't say it's broken. Why did you say it's broken? I just told you I don't know anything about ACs. You're the one who said it. Why you keep... And then at some point, he's like, look, man, you don't have to get complicated with me. I deal with a lot of complicated... He told me that. And I said, look, I don't have to get complicated if you don't get complicated. All I'm telling you is, don't tell me I said things I didn't. You said it. And I have your other coworker here, and Stacy heard it.
Yeah.
Because she was there. And I said, so don't tell me that I told you something I didn't. You can tell me, hey, I thought it was broken, but it seems to be working now. Hey, heck, you can even tell me the warranty won't cover it because it started working again. If it finally gives out, then you call them again or something. You can tell me that. But don't flip it on me. Yeah. I'm not going to accept that you're telling me that I said something else, because then next thing something happens, you're going to call the warranty. What are you going to say? Well, he was trying to tell me to say things that were wrong. I'm like, no. Let's be clear. You said it. Mm-hmm. Don't tell me anything. If you tell me not to change it, I won't. But don't tell me that I told you anything different.
What did Buddy say?
His buddy was not saying anything. He was kind of like his helper, and he was just standing there. He was just kind of like, he was just kind of like. And then at the end, he's like, "Okay, look, man, look." He's like, "You're not the good guy. I'm not the good guy. You're not the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. Okay, we got it working. It's working now." And then he goes, "When was I supposed to come here to fix it?" And I said, "Wednesday." And I came on Monday. We all win. And I go, "Yeah, you came earlier. You get to not do anything on Wednesday. You went to." I'm just like, okay. And then at the very end, he's like, "I like you, man. You're smart. You're smart." And I just go, "Thanks." I'm just like, bro, like that's. So I just had my little brawl with the guy.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I'm going full carry, and I'm like, dude, this dude was begging me to bribe him.
It's funny because as I was saying, I was like, what if that's what he was trying to tell me?
That's what it sounds like to me. Shit. He's like, no matter what, I will not lie for you.
Oh, next time he needs to make those wink clears.
Oh, I just remembered. I took you to the baseball game.
Oh, you did, right when I was out of it. Mm-hmm. We went to go see the Astros.
Yep.
It was a pretty good match.
Yeah, they actually won for once. Every time I go see them, like I never go on my own accord. Like I'm either invited or my company, like the one I work at, they give me tickets. Right. This time they gave me tickets, and I was like, I'm invite. You know, like I had 3 extra tickets, so I invited my friends. Danny being amongst one of those. You know,
friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Not just a cousin.
Yeah, and then the very next match they played, they lost like 13-1.
And then the next match they also lost it. They lost the next 2.
Dude, imagine if we would have gone and they lost that bad, dude. I'd be like, dude, I'm so cursed.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's like bounced back. It's like, you know, we gave Oscar his victory.
Yeah.
So now it's time to smack him down. Yeah. So that was unfortunate, but
it was. But that match was pretty good. I mean, the first.
I had a great time regardless.
Yeah, the first half was pretty average. The second half, that's when it picked up and it got, I think, more interesting. I didn't know Adrian was such a big.
Yeah, Adrian loves baseball.
I didn't know he was like a baseball fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only thing that sucks is beer is so fucking expensive.
That's why I don't pay for parking.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right.
I gotta take the metro. I park for free. Take the metro. Yeah. And I go, okay, those 25 is for a beer. Let's go.
Did you even buy beer?
I did.
Oh, you bought freaking glizzies and.
I bought 3 glizzies, yeah.
Oh,
I bought 2. And then
speaking of glizzies, open up one of these folders. I think I have like one of the greatest videos on the internet right now.
Think of the ice cream. Ice cream, so good. Think of the ice cream. Think of the heart me. I heart you too. Think of the glizzies.
Have you seen this?
No, not that
one. So, as some of you guys are aware, if you scroll through TikTok, the online NPC thing has just blown up. Like, if you see one NPC video, guarantee you're going to swipe through like 10 other NPCs by the time you're done scrolling through TikTok.
You'll become an NPC by the time
insane.
You're done.
But you know what? Like, everybody's doing like those funny ones for the hot dogs because there's like the hot dogs emojis or whatever.
He sounded like the Donald Duck.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah. But nobody works as hard as this man. Really? All right?
Okay.
So let's go.
100 glizzies and drink glizzy overdrive. Increasing grip by 7%.
They're introducing fucking events to their NPC storyline.
Dude, the greatest thing is he has alternatives to this. Okay? You got to go back a little bit.
I have to go back?
Just go back a little so we can catch like the final motion.
Oh, sorry.
Look at this Oscar.
Taking for over 160 glizzies and doing glizzy
not me.
Think of the ice cream.
So, do you like that segue for the hot dogs?
Yeah.
Like, thank you for the glizzy.
Yeah. For the 160 plus glizzy.
Yeah, dude, that guy, I think he said that his best like little stream, because he doesn't like doing it all day because he says he gets real tired.
I bet.
You know, he's made like 1,300 in just like one like quick session. It's crazy. And I think this one has a good lifeline. Like, because this is always going to be funny. People are always going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know? So
It's interesting that they added events. Like, if it reaches this many things, fucking clever people.
Yeah, hell yeah. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure they have to find ways to keep it entertaining. Because I'm like, if you see it, like, a couple times, yeah, like, no, I think this one's funny regardless. I think he's really good. And he puts a lot
but
of
eventually,
effort. Yeah.
it's like
Oh,
repetitive. But
yeah.
now it's like, what's next? Like a boss fight
Yeah.
or something? Like, here comes the boss, the ultimate boss. And
Somebody
this and
dressed
that.
up as a hot dog fights him or something.
Yeah, or maybe if you pit this much, second NPC joins. I don't know.
That's a good
Like
one.
I don't
You
know
gotta do
why I
it.
said
You
that.
gotta do
No.
it. That's freaking genius.
Yeah, I'll take my pay cut.
Yeah.
My pay cut.
I like that idea. That's a really good one.
Thank you.
Yeah, shoot him a text.
Yeah. You just need a second person. You just need to do these things.
Yeah.
Send me 10%.
I'm just saying, I think you should try it.
I don't think I could do it.
You can do the NPC thing. I think you could. You look like you.
I guess it depends on what the
money. That's
Ya valió.
Yeah.
No, it depends on what the. I don't know. I don't think I would, man. I don't know.
Well, then again, I always say it's like because you have an actual career, you don't have much to lose. He quit. I think he quit his job already.
I think you can put it in theme too, though. Like I'm a computer guy. It would have to be a computer theme.
Yeah.
And maybe it would work.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thanks for the nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts. I'm a computer.
Well, you said machines.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess so. That's for Esteban. He's the mechanic.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. But yeah, what else do we got on?
You remember how shit it's funny how life works. I started wearing flat caps, and then we started to see flat caps everywhere. That make me sad because now everyone is
Rejecting
gonna
your
think that
style.
I'm stealing their style. And
I know.
whatever. And then I brought the Atari right from Mexico.
Yeah.
Guess what? Atari just remade the old Atari, and they're selling it for $130, and it's backward compatible. You can play your old games in it. And maybe I should make this bigger.
Yeah.
And it's made with actual wood. Like
Oh,
the
shit.
part, the wooden looking part has actual wood. And so, Atari 2600 is back. $130.
Yeah, I just like just the look of it. It's just
Yeah.
so freaking iconic.
Yeah, very retro.
Yeah, because I'm like, let's be completely honest. I'm like, why would anyone want to play those games?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
the Peek and Seek. You don't want to play Peek and Seek?
No.
$130?
No, I really don't. I remember we had Tetris.
the
Not Tetris.
Pong?
Ping pong. Yeah, Pong.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm like I'm okay. I'd rather stick to Fortnite.
I wonder how you get games. Like, does it come with a big? I should have looked that up, but it would be cool. Like, did it come with a big library already installed with games? Do you download them? Because it says backward compatible, which
Yeah.
makes it sound like there's another way to play the games.
That means there's something forward.
Yeah, or present. And the
Or
present is
a gift.
the always coming forward.
What?
The present is the always coming forward.
What was this the saying that it's a play on the presents and gifts.
Oh,
I don't remember what the hell. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. Let's Google it.
let's see.
That's ChatGPT. Nah, it's too new. Oh wait, you got the upgraded version of
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
I got the upgraded version of ChatGPT.
Dude, the world is at our fingertips now. We can ask it everything. Like
Anything before 2600 before 2021.
I'm like, it's so advanced. Wait, the new one only goes to 2021?
Yeah, all of them. They're capped to.
Oh, then what the hell's up with the pro version?
Oh, they comes with 7,800 games
Oh, damn.
already installed.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, and probably comes with all the gallery, maybe.
Oh, it's probably just because people are nostalgic and they keep their old cartridges.
Yeah.
So you can actually
added
use them.
it,
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
That's a freaking great deal.
I
for
mean, they just have
130.
to make it and sell it.
Yeah.
They already
Dude,
have how to do it.
Dude, if there's like a little kid, that's a good gift because it's cheap. Like 130 compared to a
130.
Switch.
And then
like
you can
350.
you can say, look, you will be raised like I was raised.
Yeah.
Look, I ended up as a
Look at
podcaster. So
Play these boring ass games.
start playing, get all the achievements.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait, I got premium for ChatGPT. I just wanted to try it.
That's what I was asking. So what does premium do?
So you have a smarter model that can give you a longer response if you need to get a longer response. But that's not the best part. The best part is the plugins. So it's very interesting how you can actually get real present data with the plugins.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering because you said it still caps out.
Yeah, the normal model is, but with the plugins you can get more up to date data. But it's clever because think about it. All right, let's say that you want to know, I don't know. Let's say you want to know all the news, political news related to pick a country.
Croatia.
God, can you just pick one that I could pronounce easier? Croatia. Okay, let's say you want to know what's going on in Croatia, right? You cannot ask ChatGPT. But what will you do? You can Google it, right? And then you had a bunch of articles, and what do you have to do? You have to read them. Yeah. Too much work. But what can you do? You can copy the whole article, paste it into ChatGPT, and say, summarize it. And that's working with the present. So now someone adds a plugin. You do a Google search. It does a search for you. It gets the top most relevant articles, feeds them to ChatGPT. ChatGPT summarizes them, and you have up-to-date info. So that's how these plugins work. They have plugins to generate videos, generate images. They have plugins. You can upload a PDF. It'll give you a summary of the PDF. You can look. You want to find something in the PDF? You can say, hey, can you find me the page where it talks about this? Boom.
Damn, dude.
Like all those kinds of things.
Destroying people with fact check is going to be so much easier nowadays.
Yeah. You can probably upload a whole like the new not the news, like whenever they're trying
transcripts and stuff.
That, or you can also give it a YouTube link and say, give me the transcript of the video.
Whoa, we need to feed it some.
You can probably one thing I didn't. There's tons of plugins now, but I'm pretty sure you can probably. We should try this, like maybe with this video.
Yeah. Say
get the transcript of this video
and write us a script.
No, and suggest which portions should become TikToks.
Oh, that is good. Yo, we're about to shorten our job. That's a genius.
Yeah. And so then you do that, right? So all these plugins.
Well, I still want to do like write us a script. I think that like an opening line. You know, since there's already a lot of those. You know. Oh, look, even like the login's different. Damn.
I know that's the same thing. I haven't even logged in.
Yeah.
This guy. Oh, it's like still. I'm like, no, I haven't logged in. Yet. He doesn't know I'm premium. Yeah. Here you go. See, there you can see right here on the left how to fight AC guy. Sorry. Okay, so look, if you click right here, see the plugins?
Yeah.
And you click plugins, and then you can go, and I saved some. Like, this is like you can tell it, like, if you want to know more about the latest on AI, it's like, tell me all the latest articles in AI that has the most references, and it'll give you summaries and the link and everything.
Gotcha.
This is you give it a link and it'll summarize the page.
That's awesome.
This is like a type of search. This one creates diagrams. I haven't tried it. PDF one. This one's the cool one. This one you can actually, on top of paying premium, you can pay to the guys that made the plugin. And this one is pretty cool because this one actually like searches the web. And
so is it like a donation thing?
No, they have a free version. And then they have a premium.
Oh, it's going to say you can actually pay the guys who made it. Sounds like a tip.
No, you're right. No, they have a premium and
like
a
they
and a
flip
free
the
version.
iPad. Yeah, and they're like, fuck you guys.
25% tip per search. Yeah. No, they have a free version which has some limitations, and then they have the premium version which has like way more searches. Like you're capped as to how many searches you can. Even ChatGPT caps you. You can only do 500 searches per 3 hours.
Oh, who the hell is doing that many searches?
I'm guessing some people automate stuff, and they just go at it.
Okay,
so it's kind of to prevent the bots and all these things from clogging the server. You put some limits.
Gotcha.
But then that's not it, bro. That's not it. You can go to the plugin store, bro, and look how many fucking pages. There's 4 pages of just this. You go to all. That's 109 pages with 8 plugins each. That's that's close to 1,000 plugins. Look, there's right there. ABC Music Annotation converts ABC Music Notation to WAB. MDI and PostScript. I don't know what that is.
Audio files.
Website maker.
It'll make
create web apps.
Websites.
I'm sorry, I have to get close because I can't see. Create web apps, websites, custom code, and more easy as ABC. They're gonna take my job, bro. Damn. Obviously, you have to still try it. It doesn't mean it's like amazing. It can mess up. It can, there might not be very good.
Wait, go back to the music one.
This one.
What does that say? Converts ABC music notations to web.
I don't know what ABC is. It seems like it's the same brand. ABC Website Maker, ABC Music Notation. Yeah, it seems like it's some type of...
Yeah, but maybe you have to plug in the notations and it creates the actual sound for you.
Look at this one. Search for products on Google Shopping in real time.
Oh,
it'll find you the lowest price, where to buy it. Damn. And then let's just pick a random page. SQL. You want to write SQL code?
What the hell's that?
Database.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Multiple AIs. There you go.
Get them to fight each other.
Give me a subject.
I will do a scripts.
Scripts.
What about scab?
Search and analyze the latest company transcript scripts for any stock. Damn, we're about to get rich. Convert any article or YouTube video into blogs, tweets, email scripts, press releases, landing pages, and more.
We will need that one.
Probably. Let's install it. See, this is one of those where you have to log in. You have to log in.
Let's give away all of your information.
Yeah, and they probably have like a paid version. As long as they have a free version, we're Gucci. And I see, look, a repurposer. Okay, let's find one of our YouTube videos. Let's just do it right here. We're doing research. Subscribe if you. Wait,
if you find this interesting, if you don't, we're sorry, but we're barely getting back to the groove of things. We've been out of the game for 3 weeks.
Yeah, so
I don't even know what I'm doing.
We need you to watch this video 4 times to make up for the other one. Let's just get this coffee and cars. This is my cousin.
Look at the Miata.
It's like the world knew that we needed a YouTube video, and he gave me a Miata. Oh, where we are? See it right here. Let's go. So I'm just gonna paste that link. I don't know what it's supposed to do.
Me neither.
So it has a plugin. I see you've provided YouTube link. How can I assist you with it? Would you like me to repurpose its content into something specific?
Yeah, let's do like an email. An email.
An email.
Oh wait, it says landing page.
Okay, can you create a landing page
and a tweet
using the repurposer? And then it takes like 4 hours, so hang in there, everybody. Nah, some take a while. Like the keynote one, the one I told you was pretty good. It can take a minute but he finds you and he gives you the link. You can actually click it. You can go read the article yourself. Meta title: Oscar Cinematic Photography, capturing the essence of cars in motion. Damn.
That is good because that video was about motion blur.
Oh shit. Landing page body: Welcome to Oscar Cinematic Photography Journey. Step into the realm of Oscar, your friendly neighborhood photographer. It took that from your thing. Yeah. It just took it. With a passion for Fujifilm and the XT5, Oscar doesn't just capture images, he creates art. Ooh, it's not about the sharpest images, but the emotion.
Damn, story, that's what I always say.
And the essence behind every shot.
God, I love it. That's good. I've never been good at writing about myself. That's good. I'm gonna say you need to send me that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you ever needed me to search something, I have it for a month. I don't know.
Look, it's even talking about the Surrey lens.
What do you want me to read? The second paragraph?
All of it. Guess me up, bro.
So the second paragraph. Events capture with precision and artistry. From the roaring engines of American classics to the sleek designs of JDM icons, Oscar's lens captures the heart and soul of every car event. With themes announced ahead of time, you've always in for a treat, witnessing a plethora of cars, including those with the unique right-hand steering wheel. The magic of the 24mm Nightwalker Sunil lens.
It's Surrey.
Okay, it's close enough. It's hard to pronounce even for me.
No, it's spelled weird too. Okay,
well, you can fix that. Discover the cinematic. You're going to be like some students got caught submitting ChatGPT because at the top said as an AI model I cannot provide. They included that in the text. They didn't even read it.
Idiots.
Discover the cinematic allure of photographs taken with a 24mm Nightwalker Surrey lens. Every shot feels like a scene from a movie, reminiscent of the iconic Hasselblad or the Fuji TX1s.
That's literally what I say in the video.
Panoramic shots. It's not just about the image, but the story it tells, the emotions it. I mean, it's supposed to be a repurposer, right?
It's
taking what you say in the video.
Wow,
well, that's a pretty.
Look, there's tips.
Where? Tips and tricks from the pro. Let's go. Pay attention to the light, the bounce of buildings, the pay of shadows. Oscar Keen's eye picks up on the nuances from the intricate patterns formed by fences and leaves to the way light bleeds through shadows. Every tip is a lesson in seeing the world differently.
I talked about how there was a fence that was covered in leaves and it bled through onto the car. That is freaking good. That's good. I like that. That's a good way to describe your videos. Maybe you don't need to write for the episodes the descriptions.
Yeah, descriptions.
Yeah. Damn.
And ya valió madres.
But I really like that first one. The first one that describes the way I always talk about. One.
But like you said, it's cool that it's not like one of the problems that I have with normal ChatGPT because I've used it for some of our descriptions, is that one, sometimes the way it sounds is like, that doesn't sound like us.
Yeah.
But sometimes it says things that are not true because it mixes the topics.
Yeah,
right?
what's the word that they call it?
Hallucination.
Hallucination.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, whoever came up with that name for that, that's so
hallucinations.
genius.
Yeah, it is pretty good. But that's one of the issues with it is that it doesn't know. And then one time, there was like 2 videos where I did this. I said, okay, you know the topics from the timestamps.
Yeah.
So I told it, I said, go on the internet and get more info on those topics and add to it on the description.
Yeah.
But then he got things that we absolutely had not talked about.
Yes.
That I was like, they're not even feel connected. So he felt kind of like wrong to leave
Yeah.
it. So in the end, I end up editing everything I read from it.
So I might as well just done it from the beginning.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more verbose, but
Yeah. Yeah, this is better because it does take like
what you
direct
said,
quotes
right.
from us.
So this one, I could say, check the timestamps, and for each timestamp, generate a topic or like a little paragraph describing what we say, and then just poof.
You think you can tell the difference between our voices?
Who knows? It's a transcript. It might not.
Yeah, you're right. Because then I'll have to be like, and then Oscar said.
Throw out the whole video.
Yeah.
He's like, why do you talk like that? Oh, it's for the AI tool.
Yeah.
It's not for you. It's the AI tool.
Yeah, that's good.
But you know, it has all those plugins. You
I like
obviously have to play with it.
Yeah.
But I might keep it around for a while.
Yeah, see, it's because things like these are the good things that I want to see. I don't want to see like no one's losing their job. It's just making our stuff easier. You know, unless the website one's good, because then I have to get rid of fucking Squarespace.
That's because we're not making any money too.
Yeah.
If we had the money and someone was doing it.
Yeah.
and they
No,
could do
I
it.
always rather just pay artists anyways.
But we're just over here like trying to survive. That's a stretch, but still, you know what I mean.
Oh, you want a little plug for me?
Why not a big plug? That sounds wrong.
Go to look up Oscar V Photography.
Oh,
on
you want like to go to your photography page?
Go to my Instagram one because it's on the hyperlink. Yeah, I haven't really talked about it because I wanted to see how it came out first, and what it was. There's this site that I can upload my images to, and people can order prints from.
Oh,
Yeah, and I actually ordered one and it came out really good. So this website's called darkroom.com, and it's basically you can come here and order prints. So if you've ever wanted to buy a piece of art for me, now's your opportunity. You know.
I like this one too.
Yeah, I love that. That's the same car.
See if I can find the one I like. No, it's not here.
Yeah, no, I haven't uploaded that one yet. Yeah, Esteban says that he wants that one right there.
This one.
That one right there. Yeah.
I saw that his comment.
Yeah.
It's nice, as you were saying, the little glares.
Yeah. And look at that yellow Miata one. Oh, it is there. I did upload it after all. That's a Porsche.
Where's the yellow Miata?
See, that one right there. That's my favorite. That's my top pick for the competition.
That one?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the hat.
Yeah.
Then this one, I don't know why, but I like this one.
Yeah, it's just
I
dope.
have no idea.
Yeah, so I printed the one right there, the green Aston Martin, that one.
Yeah, because you said that was your, what do you call it?
My Abbey Road.
Abbey Road. And then you had to put your hoop.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the other hoop? The one with the palms.
Oh, you're right. I have to upload that one.
Yeah, that one has to be
That's
up
a good
there.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, just a quick little plug. If anybody wants to
So what are the sizes? Can you pick right there or what?
Yeah, like if you click it. So there's 2 options. Fine art prints are always going to be more expensive. Okay? So if you check, it says professional paper.
This is in inches, I would say, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
His feet would be like.
So
fucking
that's not too bad, but that's just on professional paper. If you go to fine art, that's like it's not like the normal glossy paper. It's like that one right there, like those type of prints. It's like the ones that whenever you go to like hotels and stuff, they're usually done on fine art prints, like the big ones. And
it's not a shiny, or it's what does
you have options on there, but for the most part, it's like a thicker paper, so it like lasts the time. It holds on to the ink for longer, and it's just like higher quality. And that's what, like, whenever you buy actual art from people that their prints, they usually come limited and stuff, and then they last forever. You know, pretty much.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so if you look at the price difference now, it hikes up by a lot. But that's just because of the quality it is. But you can just buy like the more normal one.
What if you get a frame?
Oh, it's way more expensive because obviously you're paying for the frame.
Right.
Yeah.
But does frame come with fine art or professional paper?
I think I have no clue.
We will never know. Buy one.
Yeah,
We can know.
buy one and let
You
us
buy
know.
the frame one. Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
that looks really good right there though.
Yeah, I like they put the little white border
Yeah.
for my office.
Yeah, I
window.
had to name them and I couldn't come up with shit, so I just started putting down emojis.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if you go to
if you had ChatGPT Premium, you would name them.
Oh yeah, because you can upload the image, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the Ferrari one, I put the horse on it, the
Oh,
horse emoji.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah, but that's enough of that. Let's get back to stories. That's enough promo. For
Well-
me. But yeah, that's oscarv.darkroom.com.
Oscar V. Darkroom. That's a cool name, Darkroom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where they used to, like
I still need to improve on this.
yeah.
Oh, you have to go in more. That
What
makes-
you create leverage.
You only learn this through experience. There's no theory that will help you with
Why
this.
did there's actual theory?
Yeah, but at some point, once you move to practice, it's just experience.
Remember, I think they tell us that there's wedges, there's levers. Was there more than that?
Leverage.
Yeah.
Wedges.
Huh? Let's just go. Keep
Okay.
going. All right. What else? What else was there in that folder?
That folder? What folder?
No, we finished that
We finished
folder.
that.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
We have some internet drama.
I don't remember what.
I'm gonna show you mine real quick.
Okay.
It shouldn't take that long. So this happened a couple weeks ago, and people became trending about it, and then people started like kind of
I remember.
shamed. I don't know. I don't know if shamed is the right word. but,
No,
like,
no, definitely shame.
Okay, so it was like, don't be doing that. So I brought a compilation just to
examples.
show what it is, and then I brought two that I thought were funny.
Okay.
Obviously, you're not supposed to laugh at these.
Ow! That hurt.
I'm happy because we couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
We just heard the.
Crack it.
Oh, damn. The girl just like was. No, yeah. When she posted it,
Yeah.
oh, okay, because she got her back. Nah, that's not the same. No, you gotta let her do it when she's 20. That's the only way to be even at this point.
Yeah.
Anyways, there's just a bunch of these.
Ready?
Look how serious that girl was.
Stop it.
Damn. Oh, shit, that was the sun. Okay, he laughed. That's that. Those are a little older though.
Hi.
That's messed up.
That was messed up.
There's
Yeah.
some like this, like I get that probably you want to try with your kid, but once you see what happens, why would you post it? Maybe
Yeah.
like that one. There's a few that you're like, yeah, that didn't come out funny. Maybe I shouldn't post that. The other two that laugh, you're like, they laugh. You can post that. I don't know.
Yeah. The ones that like their kids started crying, that seems ridiculous
Yeah,
to
like
post.
why would you post that?
Yeah.
Anyway, Anyways, people were like, don't be doing that to your kids. Don't be doing it to your kids. But not only the kids were affected by this.
Tell me they got the dogs.
They have a dog.
That was fucked up. You're gonna give her a bath before work now.
Hey, the man's right. Give the dog a bath. And then this one's funny because of how it concluded. I'm like,
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey. That wasn't very nice.
hold
That
on.
wasn't very nice. Can I do it to you?
She has a point. Anyway,
I saw the criticism.
it even came on the news. Like it made it that far.
Like-
And Univision. 45.
Univision, like, los papás de esos hijos malcriados
Les
andan.
pegaron con un huevo. En mis tiempos les pegamos con una sandía.
Sandía.
With a watermelon.
Yeah. No, I was like even more because everything always ended up being like the devil. They were like, oh, es algo satánico que andan diciendo con los huevos. Because brujería,
The
huevo.
huevos. That's why the kids got angry and everything. It makes sense. I knew.
Yeah. Look, the kids are fine. I mean, it's not that
Yeah,
big
they're
of a
fine.
deal. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure the parents made it up to them. because they probably, after seeing them cry, I'm pretty sure everything worked out fine. No one's getting hurt. I'm like, they're startled. They're crying because they're startled. Because if you've ever been hit by an egg, it doesn't hurt. Unless it's the freaking, you're hitting them side to side.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah.
One time, I was out with my mom, and she picked up what she thought was a confetti egg, and she hit me. And it was a rock. It was like a freaking painted rock that into.
Since then, he wanted to be a podcaster.
Yeah. Yeah. It knocked the Sonic coins out of me.
Yeah, that's what happened.
If that would happen to them kids, then y'all can complain. Right. Nobody came to rescue me.
I'm pretty sure the dog got those eggs afterward and ate them. Maybe. Oh, he got a bath, which dogs don't like. Double punishment. Wow.
Whoa. Yeah.
Wow, that is a sad story.
Dude, that one's one that they need to call dog services.
Cool. Yeah.
PETA, where you at, bro?
Yeah. Get them.
Well,
but yeah, I just saw them and I was, bring him here.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think like the overwhelming reception I saw towards it, well, mostly people being like, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there's people out there.
I said it because I saw it in the news and I was like, whoa, it made it that far.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah. But
Yeah. Well. It happens. It's another stupid trend.
Yeah, pretty.
At least they're not eating Tide Pods.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what else is on the folder.
Let's see.
I remember seeing another one on there. Oh, did you see this? Arby is planning to buy Subway for like almost $10 billion.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the crazy part. Okay, it says Subway has 36,000 stores in over 100 countries. Arby's only has 3,500 stores in 9 countries.
Okay.
It's where's the money coming from? Who the fuck eats Arby's?
Goes to Arby's?
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever had Arby's?
No.
Do you know that there's one down?
No, there was one right next to the Clear Lake where I went to school for like 4 years and a half, and I never went to Arby's.
I think they closed down the Arby's over here too. So I don't know how.
Because we never went.
Who the fuck eats Arby's? Yo, if you eat Arby's, please let us know.
What are we missing out on?
Or what's wrong with you?
That too. It could be either way.
Maybe we are missing out.
Maybe we are missing out.
Because to have the money to buy Subway is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully this means Subway's going to have better meat because they have the meat.
Arby has better meat?
No, that's like their slogan.
Oh.
like, we have the meat.
That's how much I don't know about Arby's.
Yeah, you ruined my joke.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, whatever. Let's continue.
Okay.
All right, so this next one, I'm proud of our boy. All right.
A bird?
Made it all the way to the tippy top of the news
Mount
channels.
Oh.
Some might say the Mount Everest in the news.
Okay.
So this is the Jesse Waters primetime slot, which used to be Tucker Carlson's.
Oh, so he's the new guy?
So
Jesse Waters? Well, maybe.
He's not new. He just took over the time.
Okay.
Okay. So our boy made it. Hit play.
The question is, are birds real? Now, I would say yes, but others seem to not agree. They believe the government replaced birds with deep state agents who surveil the American citizenry.
Pause it. As some of y'all may remember, we covered the "Are the Birds Real?" Controversy a long time ago.
Yeah, we're on top of things.
I was out in the middle of nowhere. It was like headed towards Beaumont. There's this town that's like I think it's like Netherlands themed. There's like giant windmills and stuff. And I was walking through the little town, and I saw posters everywhere that was all like birds are fake. That they're just monitoring tools, and whenever they sit on power lines, they're just recharging.
Oh,
yeah. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So, dude, look.
Okay.
So some might say Fox News is fake news, right? They got sued for, was it almost $100 million for?
I can't remember how much.
For the defamation case for the stolen election, and they lost. I think it got to the point where they had to say that they were entertainment, but they have news in their name.
Right.
So I choose to believe that what I see on the news is real. Right?
Makes sense.
So
yeah.
And now that we've tied ourselves in knots to make this make sense, Let's continue. See what
Not
happens.
bad.
Is it crazy? Sure it is. It's also the subject of a new Fox Nation special, Birds Are Fake, The Conspiracy. Take a look.
The same guy.
That was like same guy, right?
Birds are dirty, smelly.
The extermination of our pigeon population.
That's me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You're a human being, we're here in a dungeon, and birds are robots.
It is a bird brain theory.
You know where that was from?
No way.
The Clash of Titans.
Wait.
The old one.
Did you hear this guy? This guy thinks he's a freaking comedian.
It is a bird brain theory.
Just because it's a theory doesn't mean that it is a bunch of nonsense.
56 years I've been doing these pigeons. I think I know what I'm talking about.
This is a coordinated
Dude, that guy's
effort
a freaking.
Have they ever
that guy's
ate
CIA.
a chicken?
We're talking about pigeons.
Well, no, but they say birds, right? Or is it? They're just.
No, they're talking about pigeons.
I know, but the whole thing is birds are fake.
No. So I think that's just the way they're phrasing it, but they specifically say
Pigeons are fake.
every single pigeon you ever seen.
So
was
they
a
never
camera.
ate a pigeon? I never ate a pigeon. Never ate a pigeon.
Are you trying to eat pigeons? Why are you saying that?
I don't know. I'm saying that. Have they ever opened one?
Don't you have like ducks as children?
I have 3.
And you're talking
But
about
they're not pigeons.
And you can actually eat ducks. So what the hell?
Exactly. But that's kind of my point I was trying to make with the pigeons. Have they ever opened a pigeon to look?
System
That's what they want you to believe.
automatically remove all of the birds.
Why should we be concerned about that?
He looks crazy as hell.
Birds Are Fake. The Conspiracy is out now on Fox Nation. And Peter McAdoo is the public information
Is that his
officer
name?
of Birds.
That sounds like a fake name.
It sounds like a bird's name.
That does sound like a bird's name. If I had a peacock, I would name him Peter McAdoo. Yeah.
aren't real. So, Peter, you're telling me you believe that there are no living birds?
I believe it. I know it, actually.
You know it?
I know it as proof, yes.
All birds?
Every bird in the U.S., I know.
Does that include chickens?
Is a chicken a bird?
A chicken's a bird.
A chicken's a bird.
So I just fed my chickens.
Poultry? What's poultry? The difference between
What's
poultry
that
and
type
bird?
of board?
Board?
Bird.
I think we had the same
home,
discussion last time we talked
didn't
about
seem
this.
to be robots.
Yeah, that's kind of how biotechnology works. The government's making biohybrids where there are birds and robots that the government's combining.
The theory
Andy
has
Jacobson's done
advanced.
some great work on that.
So you're saying they have human...
He fixed it. Biorobots.
Yeah.
That way you can't tell it's meat, but it's still a robot.
Say no to bird drones, it says on his hoodie.
characteristics, the eyes, the wings.
Not human characteristics, they have bird characteristics. What the government did is from 1959 through 2001, they systematically replaced every bird in the sky with a government surveillance drone replica that looks identical to a real bird, spies on us every day. So when you walk outside, I mean, there's probably 100 cameras in here. There's more cameras outside than there are inside.
So hold on, we can't win foreign wars and we can't run a DMV, but we can control every bird in the sky?
We can. I mean, and I appreciate you allowing me to share this information on here. A lot of the media won't let me talk about
is this
stuff.
a shtick? I mean, do you really,
so
do you
good.
really
He's
in your
so
heart?
good. Why would it be a shtick?
Because
yeah, I mean, you
birds
report
everywhere.
You report on UFOs in this show, yes?
Well, I don't report on them.
UFOs are. I mean, I respect what you guys talk about on here. You're letting bird robots on the show. You're letting UFOs in this show.
So do you think I could see the government using some birds?
It's funny because he came out and said that he just made it up.
Yeah.
No? And then he's still out
Yeah. Just like I get it. You're trying to fill time on your news slot, but him coming on there makes them look so bad because the way he just painted it was like, you talk about UFOs. He's like, you let the crazy bird guy on here. He's like, what are y'all talking about? I love it. It's awesome. He's so good because look how serious he is.
About it.
And I'm so proud of him to making it on fucking Fox News. And this isn't even like the local channels. The first one was on the local channel.
Right.
Dude, now he's fucking prime time.
Birds maybe as drones to...
We don't have to watch the whole thing.
Disguise them, but you're saying
I just wanted to show you where he was at now.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, that's fucking
From the bottom,
awesome.
now he's up there.
Yeah, like a bird. Oh, Danny, you're good. Look, dude, I think they said the average watcher from Fox News is like somewhere between like 73 to like 85, right? And it's the most watched news show out there, because other than like internet stuff, but
right.
like old people, he probably got some. He probably convinced some people out there. There's people out there probably shooting pigeons now.
That's PETA. No, we gotta go
yeah, we gotta go PETA for sure. Yeah, so
man.
I don't know. I think he's doing more harm to these pigeons than anything else.
Probably.
Yeah,
they're so cool. We went to an outlet store. This was, I don't know, like over a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the pigeons were just there chilling, taking photos.
They're my competition now.
Yeah,
let's go.
They're the ones who get that competition.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Dude, you get an aerial view too, so they're definitely beating my ass. Sure. Yeah, let's see. I have more stuff on this folder, dude.
We gotta talk about a movie.
I was about to say, pull up the IMDb. I need to see this because I heard that there was a lot of bad shit being talked about my boy. All right,
well, I haven't seen anything bad about like the acting or any. Or the
actors. No, pull up Rotten Tomatoes. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah,
I usually go IMDb, but
yeah, but I think Rotten Tomatoes gave it a bad score.
Really?
Yeah, but the audience obviously is like super skewed. So, ladies and gentlemen, me and Danny finally. It's been a while since I've gone to the movies. I'm being completely honest.
Right.
I had like 2 credits saved up, so I didn't have to pay for my tickets. Yeah,
it's not too bad. 78.
I don't know why I felt it was lower when
IMDb was lower. IMDb was like a 6 point something.
Oh, okay. That sounds
probably which is about it. I normally say 6.7. I normally go to IMDb just to see like what score like a movie gets, and for the most part, a 6 has always been like a movie that's worth watching, but there's nothing special about it.
Oh.
And a 7 usually is it's pretty good. You'll like and then 8 and up is like the shit.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
that's just kind of what I've seen.
Statistics. We went to go watch Blue Beetle. Okay, so I would like to know the personal background of the people rating this movie, just because of the simple fact that this movie caters a lot to Mexican audience. I was having a conversation with James about how I wish like the Black Panther gave more of a home feel to like the African American communities, because it gave them an empowering story about them being royalty and stuff like that. Because of how there were kings and queens back in the day, that ruled over everything. But they don't have like waking up in the morning and hearing like music you grew up with. Mm-hmm. Okay, there is something super special about Blue Beetle that I love, because there's a scene wherever he's trying to leave and his mom's like, or his abuelita is like that. She has to give him like the blessing,
Oh yeah.
And I remember like every morning before school. Remember I told you my mom used to always embarrass me, right? Yeah. I think we picked you up a couple of times. You might have seen like she would not let us get off the car unless
you gotta get your blessing.
Yeah,
I still get it. I'm sure you still get it when you go see her.
Yeah, when we go see her. So it's just like seeing stuff like that, like the music that they play. The million speeches we got from our parents about how hard it was coming over here. It's just like this hits like at a whole different level.
There's a part of me I want to go see it again in Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, no, that sounds really cool. Yeah,
because
I'll be down for that.
Because I mean I get it. It has to be in English because you don't want you're gonna read through everything. But there's a part of me that I feel like it would make the movie much more enjoyable to see it in Spanish.
Yeah,
to see more of their interaction in Spanish.
Yeah. I think
I'm planning on taking my mom at some point in the week to the one in Spanish, the one in Pasadena. Just because I just want to see it in Spanish. That's the part of it. That's the only thing that I would like to see.
I like that they have Becky G at the very top of the thing.
She was the voice of something.
Yeah, she was the voice of the scarab.
Really?
Yeah.
That was her voice? Ah.
Yeah, but you can't really hear it.
Because it sounds very robotic.
Yeah, very robotic, but yeah.
It's like the Vin Diesel. I am Groot.
Yeah.
Pay me.
Yeah. And I personally, I whenever they casted the kid from Cobra Kai, I was excited because I loved him in Cobra Kai. I thought he was a great actor. There's something special about like Mexican artists who refuse to change their name. Right. He actually changed his his actor name even more, sounding more Mexican. So his name is
right there. Cholo Maridueña. It's right there.
No, so his real name.
Oh, you're talking about his real name.
Yeah, I had pulled it up.
Maybe if you click on it, maybe.
Check it. Did it pop up?
Right there, Jaime Reyes.
No. Oh, here goes. It's Ramiro Cholo Ramirez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cholo with a CH or with the X?
X.
Right, like right
there.
there.
Yeah, so it's spelled correctly. So his middle name he's using it as a stage name.
Oh, okay. So
it's just like the nudge, right?
Yeah, it's like me. Like I go by my middle name, Daniel.
Yeah.
But no, I'm saying that he's going by his middle name. Like he could have chose Ramiro, but he went by his middle name Cholo.
Yes, but I was emphasizing more so the
I know, I get you.
Mexican
no,
name.
but it's because initially when you say he changed his name, it sounded like Cholo wasn't part of his name.
Oh,
that's what it sounded to me. That's why
I meant whenever he picked the stage name.
Right. Got you.
You know, because actors, a lot of them aren't really named what they're really named.
Yeah, like I'm Jorge.
Who?
I'm Jorge.
That's your stage name?
No, that's my real name. Daniel's my stage
name. Oh, shut up.
All these times.
Thank you.
You don't remember?
No, thank
you used to call me Primo Jorge, and like when I carry you.
Yeah, that's why they called you Curious George.
Yeah.
And you had big ears.
That was Stitch.
Yeah. My point being is like, did you know Marilyn Monroe is Mexican?
No.
Yeah, she's like the super icon of like American, like in the freaking, you know, like it's so incredible how famous she was, and people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
Well, Google it. Ask ChatGPT.
No, I believe you. No, I didn't say I didn't believe you. I said I didn't know that.
I know.
Oh, you want me to look it up?
Yeah,
like he wants me to do the research.
I want y'all to see that I'm being honest about it.
Let me just ask ChatGPT because what does this food know? Let me go. I'm gonna open a new chat, but I'm not gonna use a plugin because the plugins take a while.
Yeah.
Where is Mary? How you spell Marilyn? I probably spell from. I think it'll fix me. Right?
Yeah, it should.
Norma Jean Mortenson. She was born in Los Angeles, California.
Wait, she's Mexican.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see.
Oh yeah. Oh,
where is her heritage from?
Yeah, because like whenever they.
It's a mix of different backgrounds. Her mother is Gladys Pearl, Scottish, Irish. Mona's father has been subject to speculation, but it's believed that he was European.
What kind of fucking whitewashed bullshit is this?
Strong connection from her. She often cited her English, Scottish, Irish. I did spell it right.
She was forced to do that. Go fucking Google.
ChatGPT, bro. What you want me to do? No. Oh, look, Oscar B photography. Buy some pictures.
No, this is fucking wrong.
Mary, I don't even know.
Like a freaking Mexican actress paid her on her biopic for a reason. See?
Her mother, Gladys Pearl Monroe, was born in Piedras Negras, Mexico, in 1902. According to birth registration documents, the Monroes had immigrated to the town just across the border from Eagle Pass, Texas, after a series of... So she was... her mother was officially born in Mexico.
Yeah.
But, you know, they weren't born in Mexico. I think that's what...
No, they're fucking trying to give us a fucking DNA analysis. If that's the case, I'm not Mexican. I'm Portuguese and Spanish, and 34% Native American.
Let's see. Let's just fact that wasn't her mother from Las Piedras.
Yeah,
I knew this information already. Trying to. Oh, see, that was before 20. That's just new knowledge.
Oh,
there's no widely recognized information that Mother Gladys Pearl Monroe was from.
You always
Gladys Pearl Monroe was primarily known to have it.
Possible
it's new information.
No, it's not.
ChatGPT is covering it's
not like there's books that have came out that AI is racist.
I mean, there's some.
It is. That's why whenever they do.
Well, it's dependent on the data that they used to train. So if it's like produced by a particular race, then it'll have a.
I think like even if when it's just like. What's commonly known because they are the majority here,
right?
So no matter what kind of data they feed them, is the majority.
Right. It's like what happened with the medical stuff, like I think the what's the body mass index, BMIs?
Yeah,
the BMIs they were measured, and it was with white people. Mm-hmm. So then the black people had a different average BMI. So then it was like, oh, your BMI is in a healthy range.
Yeah, because they're basically
they thought, oh, it's the same, but it was like no, actually, you're. Different race has slightly different biological properties, so it's like we need to recalculate what the average BMI would be to suggest to
other races.
So
yeah,
it's kind of the same.
But not only that, like that's why I think there was like even like the AI stuff going on like on apps right now. Like there was one that was like, oh, you know, you take a selfie and it gives you like a professional image, you know, so that you can use for your LinkedIn profile. Like people from different races were using it. and every time it turned them into a white person.
Oh yeah.
And whenever they called them out, they're all like, "Oh, this is just the AI's fault or whatever." No, you just trained it with just white people in mind. Yeah. You know. So yeah, but point being, all right, if your mom is Mexican, you're Mexican. You know. Point blank.
We didn't have anything open.
Yeah. All right. So back to the movie.
Back to Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. All right. So I mean, look. Other than the emotional attachment that I have to the movie, I went to go watch it twice. All right. So I loved it. I think it's great. I'm excited to see what's next with it. I think what the criticisms I was getting had a lot to do with the story, and I think
for me the most criticism I think wasn't necessarily the movie by itself, was the DCU as a whole, because it kind of felt like an MCU film in a way.
How?
Like the theme, everything about it felt very similar. There's a lot of similarities to the MCU story. Like the Blue Beetle, you could view it as the Tesseract, which is like this thing with energy they're trying to extract to make weapons.
Oh, Danny,
And
no,
then,
you're
like-
gonna go down this fucking comic book rabbit hole.
I know, I get it. This comes from the
Literally,
comics,
yeah.
right? But the point is that since it's a different brand, it's a different company, the style of the movie, like with the jokes and everything, it gave it like a very MCU style movie. And obviously it's James Gunn who
Yeah, I
made
was
Guardians of
about
the
to say,
Galaxy.
yeah, I'm not
So
like-
when you see it, part of me goes, oh, this has the same feeling. And I was hoping that they would take a slightly different approach. Like I remember like Men of Steel. Men of Steel was a pretty good movie, and it was like had a more serious tone to it. So it felt like different.
No,
and the problem with Blue Beetle or the DCU is like, are all the movies gonna be this like this? And to me, it's like I felt like if Blue Beetle had come out around the time where Iron Man and Captain America were coming out, then you would be like, oh shit, this is competition, game's on.
Yeah.
But now it's like it's been 15 years later, and it just feels like it's like the same formula, the same thing.
No,
And that's kind of what it feels
just-
like to
it's
me.
just, the problem is most people don't know these characters.
Yeah, I don't.
And this is the way they are, right?
No,
So
but I think
even with like Shazam was really funny.
I don't know, man. There was even
You even said that you liked how funny it was because of all the kids.
No, I didn't say I like how funny it was. I said it wasn't that bad.
I'm pretty sure we have it on the podcast talking about how we actually
enjoyed it.
Shazam
No, I
too.
said I enjoyed it. I know there was a lot of jokes about it that I thought even said it here, like when the whole unicorn stuff. I thought that was silly, and I think there's some really good jokes that made me laugh in this movie, and there were some jokes that I thought were kind of dumb, and like I was like, you don't need to have that many jokes.
I don't know. I think this one the comedy was great. I think
Well,
like especially because
I
you
can
have
point out-
George Lopez.
I can
in
point
it.
out some things that I thought were like exaggerated.
Which one?
For example, and I have to be vague 'cause I'm not going to spoil it. But, from the trailer, it's a superhero movie. He gets the power, right? He comes back to his family. The roof is broken. Like, there's this seriousness because he just transformed in front of them. He's suffering. And then as he goes, I'm going to go talk to the girl because I don't know what the hell is going on. They start singing Mariela del Barrio, like, as a family. And I was like, bro, like, come on. Like, you just saw your kid, like, go through this. Stay serious in that moment. That's one. I'll tell you another one. Okay?
I thought that was funny.
It was,
that was so funny.
It was
Like, the
funny.
entire
It
freaking,
was funny the first two times. Whenever the first time she brings it up, like the very first time, whenever he's working and everything, she brings it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. The second time she tells the uncle, that's funny. But the third time is like the whole family starts chanting, and it's like, dude, you just saw your son like disappear for hours, comes back, has a thing stuck in his body. At that point, it's not longer funny. It's like kind of kills the seriousness.
He didn't disappear for hours.
Well, whatever the amount of time he was flying and stuff, where he was like adapting to where the technology was like, what was it, like testing,
Like test running itself.
The second time, and I think this was the biggest gripe for me, was whenever, so in the movie, similar to like other heroes, he doesn't want to kill, right? Fair enough. There's two instances where his family is at risk. He's like, I don't want to kill. But then at some point, the grandma pulls out a fucking gun, kills like 6 soldiers in front of him. And his reaction is, wow, how did you learn how to do that? And so part of me is like, if you just see your grandma, especially how like family oriented they are and how we are as Mexicans, you see your grandma kill like 6 people in front of you when the whole movie you're like, we cannot kill. No, robot, don't kill. I feel like turning that into a joke, and the grandma starts laughing. Like she's laughing like she's reliving war. She's reliving like the revolution. Like she's like, oh, I was a revolutionary. And she's like reliving that. And it's like, no, she's actually laughing and enjoying it. And the grandson, when he sees that, is like, wow, like that's crazy. How do you know how to do that? And I'm like, wait, aren't you like trying not to kill nobody? It just seems like you have the first half of the movie is building this like serious tone to it. Like the family is struggling through things, all these struggles they're going through. This guy gets the power, he's all freaking out. And the second half of the movie is like they're having an adventure. They're like in this Beetle rover thing, and then they're like killing these soldiers, and it's like, that's fine. It doesn't matter if they kill them, but it just, there's a disconnect. And I'm like,
I don't think there's a disconnect. The mom literally says, use your pain, your anger, and use it into power before the entire...
I know, but you don't have to portray the mom as this maniac who's laughing, reliving like her war moments, like she's shooting everything. And I'm saying about the character. He sees you see your grandma kill people, and you're over here trying not to kill nobody.
There's a big difference because at that point he's already seen death. All right,
he's seen death. It would be
realistic. It would be realistic. That's a choice you make on yourself. All right.
But
the thing is, like clearly they don't know. Like the first shock would be, how the fuck do you know how to do that? Second thing is, all right, I just we can't get into too much into without ruining anything.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
it's hard to spoil any stuff. But the thing is, they touch upon guerrillas in Central America. We know that there's a lot of pain in the background of everything, right? That's not,
and they show that very well with the villain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. So the thing is,
that's the good part.
Yeah, it doesn't. I like I said, like the whole like not killing is a personal choice.
Right.
Right. So I don't think like someone when they're in the literal war zone, if somebody happens to kill someone, your first thought isn't going to be like, no, we shouldn't kill. He made the personal choice himself.
I don't think the problem is that the grandma killed. To me, the problem is that they made it goofy. Like that whole scene is goofy. And obviously, maybe, they're making a movie and they're thinking kids are going to watch it.
I don't
Teenagers are going to watch it.
I don't get why you think just because the past tones have been like super serious that DC doesn't have goofy characters.
No, I'm not saying no.
I'm like he's literally from Teen Titans.
No, I know, but I don't know that. But my point.
No, like he has his own comic book. Like, but he gets introduced with the Teen Titans.
That's not my gripe. Like my gripe is that to me is like they're using a formula that obviously has been proven in the past with the MCU, and it's obviously the creator of Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a pretty huge success. I have the same comments about Guardians of the Galaxy. It's no different. I thought some of the jokes on the last one, on Guardians 3, I thought some of the jokes that Drax made were stupid. Like they were just dumb. Like they were just little extra comments that had no room for it. So to me...
But to that, I tell you, watch the first one and the second one. It's literally his exact same character.
Right. I know.
So it's like the thing is like...
But it doesn't mean that all his jokes are good, right?
No, there's a lot of like stale comedy with them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, like I know what it's like to say a bad joke. I say them all the time. All right, like I know it.
What are you talking about, Danny?
No, but I have some bad ones. I have some bad ones, and I watch the podcast and I go, I shouldn't have said that. That was stupid. No. I get it. I'm not. It's not like I'm saying like you can't make a mistake. To me, it's just that part of me was hoping that this would feel different. It doesn't mean that it had to be dark like Logan. Fucking blood everywhere, right? But I was like, it just felt more of the same. Like there's so many superhero movies that I feel like
so. Like this one did feel different.
It felt different because of the connection.
Yeah, because
but honestly, I'm not talking about the movie as a standalone. I'm talking about DCU as a franchise.
Well, the thing is, this is the reboot. This is the first one.
I know.
So literally, you can't compare it to anything. Then
no. What I'm saying, I can compare it to what the competition is doing.
There's MCU. No competition. There's no competition.
MCU is a competition.
It's not a competition.
It's a type of competition.
Look. It's just like whenever there's two musicians, they're not competing. They'll never compete. You have fucking Disney who owns the world on one side, who literally will feed you shit, and you're gonna be like, "That's fucking delicious."
No, I think it's shit.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Right. And on the other hand, you have a company that's been failing and has a fucking hit. And now you're all like, oh, but look at this one over here. No, it's not the same thing.
No, it's because I'm not praising Disney. We have talked about how bad they've been lately. What I'm saying is,
I'm explaining competition. How it's not the same.
I know,
thing.
but what I'm saying is like whenever people think of Marvel and DCU, like people make it like that. It's like, which one do you prefer? Are you more of a Marvel fan, or are you more of a DC fan? And people do that just because it's two separate brands. They don't connect. One is trying to deliver good shows that you can say, "Ooh, Batman was great," and then the other one's like, "No, Spider-Man was great." Obviously, there's room for both. You can watch both, enjoy both, but there is like this rivalry in it. It's just part of it because it's entertainment, and people like to pick. Okay, it's not about one exists and then the other one is trash. What I'm saying is, take a creator difference. Like you're a completely different brand. Take a greater risk.
It's literally like, what did you want them to do? It's literally superheroes that were created at the exact same time. They run parallel to each other.
They did, but that's what I'm saying.
That's right. Look,
that's what I'm saying. If Blue Beetle had come out 15 years ago, the way it is right now, you could say, oh shit, competition's on, because who's going to deliver a more compelling story? Who can manage to bring all these superheroes together? But they're releasing this movie 15 years later. It's like, other than the fact that there is a connection to us, like us Hispanics and stuff, and Mexicans specifically.
No, dude, which other movie other than your uncle dying has more of an emotional attachment? Like, I'm even saying that, I'm like, look, like, no shade to Black Panther. I wish it had a more homey feel. Right. Like, I think no other superhero, even what like Peter Parker, is literally a copy paste of anybody can be him. Look, that's what Stan Lee said. He says, "I want anybody to feel like you can be Spider-Man."
Right. Yeah,
right.
And
that is fantastic.
Right. And
no one's done it like Blue Beetle.
No, I know. And every like that's what I'm saying. Like superhero movies, they have a certain style. Yeah. Right? You have a character who suffers financially,
like the
socially.
What did they call it in the Spider-Man movie? That they have to go through. It's like a traumatic moment. There was a specific word that they.
In Spider-Man, they said it.
You watched the multiverse one?
Yeah. But I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Not really. The word.
Google traumatic moment Spider-Verse, and just
the Spider-Verse. I have not seen that.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
No, not that one. Not that. I thought you were talking about like one of the other ones.
They have a specific word for it. No, leap of faith.
Hey, why is the animation so good? Well, they have they have that moment, right? Like he loses his uncle. Over here, you have financial struggles, like the immigration stuff, social problems, and all these things. And then you have
not just that, like real music in the real world.
Well, that's the artistic element.
But that's the emotional attachment that you build upon their personality.
Right. No, but we're talking about the hero part. No,
I'm talking about the movie as a whole. No one else has done that.
Right. Okay, that's fine. But I'm just going through the hero. Like the three main things about a hero movie. You have the person who's living their normal life, struggling through life.
Something happens to them.
Right. Second moment, they come across to a power that did not choose. Most of the time, the power chose them, either by virtue or by chance. Mm-hmm. And then the third part, there's the person that wants to take their power away to do bad stuff with it. And he or she decides that even though they're struggling with all sorts of stuff, like the first phase, it is more honorable to fight the enemy and save the world, right? That's kind of like all they need, or like the first introduction of every is the same, and you can't say, well, it's the same. It's the same. Like it has to, it follows the format. My gripe with it is you want to add jokes, that's fine, but some of them are just bad. Like
no, that's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, comedy is subjective.
It is subjective. Right? Maybe I'm not the target audience, and I said this. It's possible.
What the fuck you mean you're not the target audience? You're literally the target audience.
No, but there's age. Maybe you have some of these jokes for the teenagers, for the kids, and I, as an adult, look at it and I go, "That was dumb." And maybe the kid next door is like, "Aha!" and I'm like, "Oh, well, maybe that's for him." That's what I mean.
Look, of course, like in shows for little kids, there's always subliminal jokes for adults who have to take their kids to the movies. Right. Okay, so yes, you are right. That is going to be built in there. Okay, but when we're talking about a movie as a whole and saying about how is it different,
it's because it's not just a movie as a whole. I was talking about.
You said you were hoping that they did something different. You're saying that they're the exact same thing as the Marvel movies.
The DCU.
What does Marvel have that's anywhere close to this emotional attachment?
No, the theme.
No, I'm not talking about theme because then it's literally every superhero movie is the same.
No, Man of Steel was not the same little like goofy show that had like these goofy jokes here and there. Man of Steel had you look at Man of Steel, you look at
of course I'm not talking about the tones of the movie.
Okay, let's call it theme.
Let's
call it tone.
No, it's not theme.
Okay, let's call it tone.
It's not tone either. I'm talking about the world building. I'm talking about how it actually parallels to like literally every freaking Mexican kid who watch this movie who grew up with the exact same experience.
Okay, but again,
I'm telling you, what other movie does that?
No, I'm talking about DCU as a whole. DCU is.
We're talking about Blue Beetle though.
I know, and I said that the movie alone is good. I said that.
No, you said when you watched it, it was like literally like every Marvel movie that it's too many jokes, and I'm trying to explain to you how
there are too many jokes. I feel like they're too many.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Some of them are bad.
But it doesn't matter because that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
But you're saying that they're equal.
No, I didn't say they're equal. I said they're very similar.
You said you wish they took a risk.
Yeah, I said take a creator risk and make it
And
different.
I am explaining to you how they literally took a creative risk and make it by opening to fucking Atrévete.
Right.
By Calle 13, it's a creative risk.
I get that.
Because it alienates everybody who isn't a part of this culture.
I get that also.
So explain to me how it's the exact same cookie cutter as every other superhero movie.
Because the theme or the tone, whatever it's the proper term for it, feels the same. You have like similar style fighting scenes. You have obviously with a different power. It's not the same. Blue Beetle doesn't exist in Marvel. Mm-hmm. You have this thing attached to you. It wants to protect you. It talks to you. Similar to Iron Man, but Iron Man is in control. Here, he's somewhat in control with it, which is a combination of Iron Man, Spider-Man, and the Hulk. It's different. But my point is that the movie itself, just feels like I'm watching another Marvel film. Obviously, Marvel doesn't own that like subject. It doesn't own the theme, the tone. Whatever it's that we're supposed to call it, I was like, this is a brand new company, different set of heroes. I'm like, it might look different. It might focus more in the fight scenes. It might focus more in the story. There might be something that it focuses more on. I'm not talking about the film alone. I'm talking about the DCU as a whole. To me, it's like if this film sets the tone for the rest of the DCU, then it's like, oh, they're doing almost the exact same thing. Which, from one point of view, you could say, that's smart. They proved that it works. They're going to do the same. From another point of view, it's like, oh, I feel like they could have done something different. Like they had that opportunity. Obviously, if you try something different, you have the risk of it going completely south.
What else could you do in the superhero movie that the stories are already written for, and all they're doing is drawing inspiration?
It's because the story itself isn't bad. The story itself isn't bad.
What can you do different?
Here's the thing. I'll tell you something. In the movie, there's like pockets, right? Mm-hmm. There's a pocket of seriousness, and then there's little pockets of jokes, and then pockets of seriousness, and then pockets of jokes. What I'm saying is, eliminate some of the pockets of jokes and add more to the story. I'll give you an example.
You have the last 10 years
I'll give you one
DC
example.
That didn't work. If people wanted serious tone superhero movies,
that's why it didn't fail. Man of Steel was a huge success. Man of Steel did great. They had a great rating.
First of all,
Batman vs Superman was pretty bad. It wasn't that great. And then they changed. They didn't give Zack Snyder the time to finish his movie. Yeah. So they gave it to this other guy, and it sucked. And then Zack Snyder comes and gives you this other thing. The first Wonder Woman, huge success too. It was great.
But there's so many more.
Right. But I know. But I'm trying to tell you is that it's like you're a different brand. You can take a different approach. They fail. I don't think.
But you can't. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You cannot take a different approach.
Look, the new Batman.
Yeah.
The Batman with the guy from Twilight.
Yeah.
It's different, right? It has a different tone to it. It's more. It doesn't have to be dark like that. I'm not saying it has to be dark like that, but it feels different. You can look at that and go, oh, they're doing something different. It's more realistic.
Okay, look here. The thing. All right, look, Danny. All right, you don't know these characters.
I don't.
All right, so
I know.
Like we said, because Batman still exists. He's gonna have his own dark universe. So you're gonna get what you want. All right. Blue Beetle is a fucking teenager who needs a happy story so that teenagers of this community or whatever go watch it.
Well, okay, let me give you one example. It doesn't have to be a dramatic change. Look, I'll give you one example. The uncle, okay? The uncle is supposed to be like this underground engineer. Like he didn't go to school. He's skeptical of corporations. Yeah. He's skeptical of the government. He doesn't trust anybody, right? The only thing that tells you about that is his comments about, oh, throw that away because the government might be listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then at some point in the movie, he's like, I have a device that can bring down the security system of this corporation that is super powerful, has shit ton of money, and they're making weapons of military-grade destruction. This guy has a device that can bring down their security system. Is that believable? Maybe. But
in a superhero movie, yes.
But let me tell you, they could make it believable. Get rid of some of the jokes and add a little bit to that. Add like a weird antenna in the house. And then when Jaime comes back and says, what the fuck is that? He's like, oh, you know your uncle. He made that thing and he can listen to the news all over the world. And then the uncle comes out and says, look, I get all the free channels too. He can throw his jokes. But give him a little bit more that you can make it believable that this guy is a fucking smart guy.
None of that takes away from anything else. I think they focus a lot more on the emotional development because they want you to grow attached to these characters.
And then, but see, that's where I'm going. Then
I'd rather they do this than to build like on stuff that literally can wash away. Like the Miguel, like the Cholo, what the fuck is his name of the movie?
Jaime Reyes.
Jaime's character just got back from what? From Harvard? Right?
I don't know.
From Gotham U. He just came back.
Yeah, because he had a sweater.
Yeah. He just came back from Gotham U. All right. Clearly, all right, they're hinting that, he's smart as hell already. All right. You're going to tell me he's the only smart one in their family? All right. Normally, whenever these superhero shows, it always goes like this. All right. Yeah. That's the cool thing that you have to lean back on. That you have comic book background. So if you wanted to know more about it, you could go and read it yourself.
Yeah, but I'm not a comic book fan.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. I said if you wanted more.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Right? Like, obviously, I can sit down here and say maybe I'm not. Obviously, like as a person who's making a movie for comic book fans, then you have a couple audience you want to satisfy. The comic book fans. Probably a wide audience, so you would want to include kids because then you want to sell toys and all these things. And then, obviously, for us, you want to make sure that it's well represented for us. Because if it's poorly represented, then it's just like, why are you advertising it like that to us? Those three are important. Only one of them really connect to me. So I can come and say these things, and you might say, yeah, but like those don't count.
What connected to you?
Just the fact I'm Mexican. And I'm an immigrant.
You didn't connect with like
not
the whole
kids,
family aspect stuff?
Yeah, but the point of the family is that it shows that us Mexicans tend to have a bigger family like connection. Like the grandma, everyone's living together. You don't see that a lot with other cultures. And so I'm saying that part, it connects to me. Like I feel like, oh, that's me. You have the immigrant. That's our parents. And to an extent, me.
That was literally like half of the movie.
Right.
So and that's what I'm trying to make. You're downplaying it like it's nothing.
Not
you're
the
trying
movie.
To say like I only connected to like to one third of the rhythm.
No, I'm
that's literally like with the half of the whole movie is how his relationship is with his dad.
Right.
All right. How he is with his family, which is the most important part of him. Like literally the whole tone is I'm stronger because of my family.
Right.
You see the whole struggles about how literally he went to college. And he's still poor because his family is losing everything.
Right. And I'm saying all three is...
That's half of the movie.
No, I'm saying all three is a category that appeal to us Hispanics.
Yeah, but in the totality of the movie, it's literally like half of the movie.
No, but in the totality of a superhero movie that's based on comics, you also have people who read the comimics. I don't associate to that because I didn't read the
Most of the people didn't know who Blue Beetle was. So
that's okay. No, but I saw comments that people said they love Blue Beetle and they were happy to see it in the big screen. Mm-hmm. Obviously... Not as many as Batman or the other ones. Because I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know who he was until you said, "Do you watch the trailer?" And I was like, "The trailer for who?" And I was like, "Yeah, I didn't know." Okay, so obviously I don't connect to that.
Yeah.
And I'm saying is that's what I'm trying to tell you is like they have this serious story. To me, some of the jokes and at towards the end of the movie when they're riding on this flying thing, I'm trying to be vague, and when whenever the grandma and all, to me is like, oh, they went too goofy. And I was hoping that they kept that tone. Not that they don't have to say jokes. Jokes are fine. And especially if they're good. They make you enjoy the movie. But I felt like they just did it too much. And that gave me a feeling of Love and Thunder.
No, don't even. I was about to say, I was like, you have Love and Thunder up here, which was every other fucking line was a punchline. All right? Yeah. Freaking Blue Beetle made me cry like 2 times. Right? I love how much they focused on the emotional aspect.
When he's talking with his dad, when he's talking with the uncle, I get it. I totally
Not
get
just
it.
the uncle, and then at the end, like whenever they're like, now we cry,
but
like literally, like there's so much emotional attachment to it, which is perfect because this is your launching point. All right, this is literally what's gonna solidify them to be like, hey, look, we can make a good movie. All right.
But that's the thing is like they had the opportunity to make even a better movie. And it seems to me that
you're preaching to the choir. I fucking love a Bat flick, all right? I wanted him to be my Batman. I wanted a freaking dark Batman movie. Batman was based off of the Batman that actually kills the Joker, okay? The one with the fat Batman symbol, all right? That's what I wanted.
Right. Trust me,
that's what I'm talking about. I'm not biased. I'm trying to paint you a fucking perfect picture that in order to fucking be competitive, how you said, we're trying to be competitive and tell a good story. Look, obviously details are going to get missed because you're trying to create an entire new universe.
Right. That's my gripe.
You know, but the thing is, I rather have the emotional moments that we had with everything. Him sitting outside with his dad was so much more important to me than the uncle being like, "Oh, hey guys, I'm a genius too."
No, not a genius. That's why I say an underground engineer.
He's a genius.
Well, he's a genius, but the point is that he has a different style.
Danny, I got flagged for hate crime because of this movie.
You did, and that's perfectly correct.
Or hate speech. Yeah. Go to my, I think it's under the nerdy folder. Look, dude, this fucking cracked me up.
Especially
so much.
when you tell me, like, you? Yeah. I believe me, but you.
Okay, so obviously, start off with the very left one, far left.
Yes?
Yeah. All right. So, obviously, people have connected the parallels between El Chapulín Colorado, which is El Chapulín is brought up in the movie.
Right.
Okay?
The red grasshopper, for those who might not know.
El Chapulín Colorado is so famous that he's on Fortnite. Okay? He's so...
Fortnite?
Yeah, he's in Fortnite.
I would buy it.
I would buy it too. He just hasn't came back up.
I would
okay?
buy it.
So, El Chapulín Colorado is just like this goofy-ass character created by this freaking genius at his time who made a show that he lives in a barrel in the neighborhood, super poor, and people just found him so funny that he made a whole lifelong career about it. He has like 3 characters. He has El Chompiras, El Chapulín Colorado, y El Chavo del Ocho.
Okay? The main big ones.
Yeah. So that's the main thing. All right. So for the longest time, I remember like
he also has El Doctor Chapatin.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah. So El Chapulín Colorado is one of his most iconic characters. He has like the gold heart and has a C and an H. You see him pop up whenever in the movie. I don't want to say how. All right. And his catchphrase was "No contaban con mi astucia," right? Which means they didn't expect me to be this smart, basically. Pretty much. Yeah. So since his name is literally like the blue grasshopper, all right. And we have, the red grasshopper, and we have the blue beetle. People make those connections, and we got like a little claymation video out of it. Yeah. Okay, so this was one of the scenes at the very end. It was just like a small little image, so we're really not spoiling anything. All right, this flashed on the screen. I'm like, I want that image. Yeah. So I went to go look for it. I posted it on my Instagram, and then I was like, oh, if you scroll to the next image, we can actually see what I said. Zoom in. It was like, Latinos don't sleep on this movie or I'll punch you, you know? And I think the algorithm clapped me because I put Latinos and punch in the same
And then you have angry emojis.
Yeah. And like, it says, your story goes against community guidelines on hate speech. I couldn't even be mad. I'm like, that's fucking funny. So I screenshot it. I'm like, I have to talk about this on the podcast, you know? And then immediately after...
Did you request a review? You could.
No, I think I was just like, I'll just delete it and repost it without it.
It's because I think you should. Well, I don't know if you still can. I think you should, just in case they have any hidden flags. Like this guy account has been flagged.
Oh, you think they're gonna like...
Well, I don't know that they are. I'm saying it's possible. I don't think people like these big companies ever delete anything. Yeah. They keep everything for records. So I think you should do a review and say, hey, you know, I get it why you guys marked it as hate speech. It was a joke. I'm actually, whatever. Yeah. I'm Mexican and, you know, it was just a joke.
It was actually in promotion.
And then he's like, actually, you know, it's not that I want you to put it back. I can see why you might think it's misleading. I just don't want my account to be flagged.
Yeah.
And maybe
you're right.
Just in case.
Yeah, because honestly, I got scared because I was like, dude, I promote all my shit on here. I need my account.
I think you should just
Yeah, you're right. I think, and it says that I have all that time to request.
Yeah, I think you should do it just in case.
Yeah, you're smart. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I'll check if I have the alert for it.
Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah, and then so look, here's.
I mean, the tomato meter was better than IMDb. I think. I don't know how usually they score these. Well, I usually follow IMDb, and the 6s are average, 5s are pretty bad, 7 are pretty good, 8 and up are like you should watch it. That's kind of what my.
I don't know if that's the most recent one. Go back to the website.
No, wait.
Was it about the same?
It was about like almost 100% the same. 78, 92.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if maybe because more time went by and more people saw it, so people got around to rating it more. Yeah, but overall, I loved it. I saw Selena post about it too. I saw that. Yeah, and so everybody was all like, "Yo, the movie's good. You'll enjoy it." So, speaking of Selena, our Star Wars guru, Ahsoka came out, and I saw this comment, and the show is not bad. There's a lot of fighting in it, so far it's off to a good start. But what pisses me off is that's the best scene for those movies. All right, the Star Wars movies, not gonna lie, the originals, like they're cool and all, but the best fighting scenes came on the prequels.
Oh, okay.
So number 3, when Obi-Wan fights against Anakin, greatest fight scene ever. All right, but that scene is fucking amazing. So I don't like that people are using it like, oh, even this movie's better than that. Because that scene was awesome. That's from the second one from the new trilogy.
Okay.
The more recent trilogy. That scene was freaking great. So I hate that. And then I saw the comments that everyone was talking about how great that scene was. Oh. Yeah, but Ahsoka is not bad. All right, give it a shot. The one thing that people
is it done?
No, it's just 2 episodes are out.
Oh,
yeah, go back.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's good. Yeah, so the green girl, she's the general. She's married to Obi-Wan Kenobi in real life.
Ah.
Yeah, but she came.
Wait, so Obi-Wan Kenobi is a real person?
Yeah, his name's Ewan McGregor. But the thing is,
that was an example of a bad joke.
She is so beloved because she's Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim, the main girl with the colorful hair.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically, Ewan McGregor left his wife for her. And no one fucking talks shit about them. Like normally, people talk mess about celebrities, but people love her so much. Like nobody was willing to say shit.
Yeah, because they'll be dealing with Obi-Wan Kenobi when you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I saw Lara Croft here. What happened?
So Lara Croft is coming to Modern Warfare, and
that's clever.
I think Call of Duty is finally giving in to the whole Fortnite thing because they make so much money on just sharing IPs. That it's ridiculous that it's taking them this long. They did it with the boys, and they brought Homelander, and they brought the Black Noir, and now we got Lara Croft. And like if you go to the next one, we already had Snoop Dogg, so it was only a matter of time before they started adding more rappers. So they added Nicki Minaj. I don't even think it looks like her. And I think they're talking about adding 21 Savage.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So it's like I like it. It's a good idea. More IPs should like do crossovers.
Yeah. What awesome. Other military style game character person you think should be there?
They should add like a throwback classic to like the Commandos.
Oh yeah. The Metal Slug?
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
The Metal Slug, the fork.
Hey, that's our ideas.
What the fuck? Snake from Metal... Well, maybe... Yeah,
I think Snake is on Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't... Do you think that they do exclusive?
I'm pretty sure, especially in video games because it cuts into competition. That's where copyright comes in. So...
Desgraciados.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Metal Slug would be good. Especially if they make him like kind of pixelated a little bit.
Well, so I don't think they'll do that on here. It's probably too much work on the pixels. Or like getting it right, but look, I don't think they're getting the face rights. I think everybody was complaining about how they look, and
her face. She doesn't. Are they basing this? I'm guessing on the game, right? Not on the movie.
Yeah, it's not Angelina Jolie.
It looks more like Angelina Jolie than the game. At least the last game, the remake.
I haven't really played the other game. I just seen them like in passing, so I'm not the best critic. But let's be completely honest. It's not like she's dressed specially, like just a short shorts in the jungle.
I remember when the game came out, the first game, they were like really hyping up like the hair physics. Mm-hmm. They're like, look at the way her hair moves as she runs. But obviously for the graphics people, it was awesome because they're like, oh shit, how the fuck they got physics on hair? But it's just funny how much they hyped. I think they hyped it also on On
but he's got
Geralt.
60 frames.
No, on Witcher 3, Geralt. Also, his hair was the thing. It's like, as he's walking, you can see the little.
Yeah, no, I rather see like 2 blades of grass instead of 10, so that way your game runs faster.
Yeah.
Look, we're at the end of the day. Let's just call it Danny. We're about to time out.
We calling it Danny?
Yeah, this episode. Yeah.
Let us know what you think about everything we talked about today. Should we use more ChatGPT Premium?
Look, we actually talked a lot longer about Blue Beetle than I thought we would. Yeah, but
hey, I wanted to fight with you.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen you in 3 weeks. I was like, let me fight with this for a little bit.
Pent up anger. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have been the Unqualified Gurus podcast.
If you want to see Stitch more, let me know.
I'll call out.
He probably looks more than me, better than me. So,
all right, peace
out.